Here we go. Hello, Manchester. There's people listening all around the world, so it needs to be better than that. Hello, Manchester. Thank you for coming down here and welcome to the first ever MMTV. And if you are listening from the comfort of your own homes on social media, please do share this. Let's get as many people watching it as we possibly can, yeah? Come on. So we are live tonight. We're live for the next hour from Marley Mancunia Studios right in Manchester Centre. Let me tell you what we have got coming up tonight on our first ever MMTV. The Winachi Tribe with Rowetta are going to be playing live in a bit. How about that? We're going to have a proper good interview, a few interviews and a few good chats with people like Manchester boxer Terry Flanagan. He's here, yeah? We're going to have a chat with Liam and Inda of the Winachi Tribe. We're going to have a chat with Rowetta. We're going to have a chat with Fatneck and Anton. And we're going to have a chat with you lot as well, the audience in Manchester. First of all, though, one of Manchester's favourite bands are back in action and they're here to start the night. Will you please make some noise and welcome the Backhanders.
Go on, Dave. It's a brand new tune, it's called Old Hands. Pick me up in a top spec 5 series old limo. Tie me down to this heart attack machine where the noise is enough to deafen my ears. And all I look forward is to the journey home. It's a place where everyone knows all my business. And there's always a room here in my heart just for you. Never knew you could sing with eyes as black as nighttime. And a smile quite so wide you could swallow the whole moon. And there's an old man sleeps alone in a corner. I've seen him here every day, but I don't know his name. Wonder if he eats alone at the table. Lost a girl at her heart as big as a whale. Hold his hand as he walks past a busy shop window. And don't judge him as long as there's a smile on his face. Pretty soon he'll be pushing up daisies, talking about the young summer days. Oh, take me home, my little daisy. Take me back, back, back to the start. Take me home, my little daisy, where our eyes met over that supermarket cart. Where our eyes met over that supermarket cart. And I'm going back, back to the start. Take me back, back, back to the start. Yeah, take me home, my little daisy, where our eyes met over that supermarket cart. Don't take me home, my little daisy. Yeah, take me back, back, back to the start. Take me home, my little daisy, where our eyes met over that Cheers. Thank you.
Manchester and everyone at home, let's hear it for the Backhanders. Come on. Top way to start the first ever MMTV. The lads are going to be back a little bit later on. We'll have a chat with them and have another tune and that, yeah? Okay, coming up in a minute, we've got Rowetta, the Winachi Tribe. Well, they're getting ready though. We need to talk to someone, and looking around the audience in here tonight at the Marley Mancunia studios, there's a few familiar faces in, one of which is the main man from the Oasis Experience, Degsy. Where is he? Where's Degsy gone? Degsy, come here. Let's have a chat with Degsy. We're waiting for the Winachi Tribe to set up. Now, you've come a long way to be here today, haven't you, Degsy?
Yeah, I've come all the way from South Wales, Newport. I'm an Englishman in Newport.
So Degsy is from the Oasis Experience, the best Oasis tribute in the world. How long have you boys been going now?
10 years, I think. 10 years.
So what's been the highlight of them 10 years?
Fucking hell. Being here, right here, with you right now.
So what's coming up for the Oasis Experience? Any gigs you want to give it a plug to and stuff?
Well, we could do Manchester, Manchester on the 23rd at Bowlers, because Lisa's here, she sorts all that.
Miss Manchester from Bowlers, getting ready for the Bowlers gig in March. You're going to be there again, yeah? We've had a great, couple of months there, weren't we, at Bowlers, doing the Manchester gigs?
If nobody here has been to Manchester at Bowlers, have you all been?
Yeah. And the people at home?
And the people at home? Get a fucking ticket, you tight bastard.
March it is the next one. March in it, Bowlers. 23rd of March. Okay, we're going to ask the Winachi Tribe to come up now with... can you make some noise? Make some noise. Make some noise. Infer Goldfinger, the boys. And, of course, the Queen of Manchester, Rowetta. Now, yeah. Okay, listen, we're going to have a little bit of a chat with the lads to see what they're up to. We'll have a chat with Rowetta and stuff. So this is Liam, everybody. Liam.
How you doing?
So it's about 4 years since you changed from China White to the Winachi Tribe. You've become like one of Manchester's favourite bands. What's been the highlight of the last 4 years?
Staying out the funny farm.
Well, there's a plus side, isn't there? You've had a massive, summer this year. You've done loads and loads of festivals and stuff like that. Last time I saw you lads was a couple of months ago at Sonder Festival. What's been your favourite festival of the summer?
Favourite festival was Bearded 30 Festival. We headlined the second stage there. It was top.
What was good about it?
It was fucking nice. We smashed it.
You've been abroad as well, haven't you? You smash everything. You've been abroad, haven't you?
Yeah, we started off... we got a new guitarist, Mickey B, and his first show was on Hollywood Boulevard in March. So we did that. We did 2 weeks there. Toured throughout the UK. Went back in September. Did a show with the Charlatans in LA. And then come back.
Charlatans in LA? What were the audiences like compared to over here?
No, they were fucking ace.
Right,
yeah, not as good as here, obviously, but they were fucking ace. There's no place like home.
So, as we go into the end of the year, we're getting into 2019. What are the plans for the Winachi Tribe for 2019?
We're going to take it around the world next year, mate. We're going to take it around the fucking world.
They're having it, they're having it.
It's not where you're from, it's where you're at, innit?
Let's hear it for Liam from the Winachi Tribe, come on. And right, as if that isn't enough, we've got another legend here from the Winachi Tribe. You know him. Here he is, Infer. Let's have a chat, Infer. Come on, pal. Come over here. So, how's it going? Are you enjoying life with the Winachi Tribe or what?
Yeah, life's good with the Winachi Tribe. Thank you.
How's it going? Do you enjoy touring with these? Did you enjoy America and Hollywood and all that kind of stuff, yeah?
Yeah, it's every day for us, man. We just get on with it. That's our job here. That's what we do. We come out here, entertain, make friends with people there, show the love, show the respect. That's what it's about, isn't it?
Everyone knows you from loads and loads of bands over the years, Ian Brown and all that. At the end of the year, you're going on a little tour of your own with Aziz Ibrahim doing the Unfinished Monkey Business Tour. That is going to be one tour, that, isn't it? Celebrating the great Unfinished Monkey Business album by Ian Brown.
You know what?
What's the idea behind that?
Well, the idea is just to celebrate the great work the guy's done, and we're just sort of really made up to be a part of that amazing scenario that took place and be a part of this whole Manchester scene, you know. Even though I'm from Yorkshire, I've been here a long time and I study Yorkshire pudding and all that. Yeah, but I think what we're talking about here is the oneness. Yeah, the whole thing, that link of the Manchester 96, the whole 62 M62 scenario, that links these amazing cities right here, right now. Okay, so being a part of this amazing thing here. So what's going on here is for somebody to say, yeah, you want to do these songs the way they were written in the early times from a South Asian perspective, to actually see the expansion of these songs. You'll still get a chance to hear the real deal. You'll hopefully, yeah.
Make sure you get tickets, yeah.
But you get a chance to hear like the whole how it's put together. So it's dead clever, you know. The guy Aziz, Dr. Aziz Ibrahim. Shouts out to Dr. Aziz Ibrahim.
So if you don't know about that, make sure you get your tickets. Yeah, they're touring Unfinished Monkey Business at the end of the year. Inder and Aziz.
Ian Brown, official Crown King, Manchester. Come on, let's have it for the man there. Come on.
Let's hear it, Manchester and everyone at home. Will you make some noise for Inder?
Manchester Mancunia, yeah.
I'll tell you what, nice one, pal. Before we have some more music, it is only right. Just one thing, though, if you are listening at home as well, if you're listening on any of the social media sites, please share this. Let's get everyone watching. Do what Degsy says, share it. I'll tell you what, can we have a massive round of applause for, without a doubt, the official Queen of Manchester, Rowetta? She's there.
Turn these mics down a bit, though. They're feeding back. I've got a loud voice.
How's it going? Enjoying working with the...
Oh, I love it. I've been working with these for years, maybe more than 10 years when I first did a gig with them. So, yeah, we did our Dylan for Beth and Liam's son. So, yeah, I've been working with them for years. They're friends. I'm like family. I love them. I'm so proud of what they're doing at the moment in America. Amazing.
I think it's safe to say you're one of the busiest people in Manchester as well. Over the last year, you've had loads of various projects going on. What have been the highlights of the year for you?
Well, we recorded a Paul Weller tune right here. I did the vocals for a Paul Weller song, and I did something with Chaddy from the Backhanders and Gaz Cobain, so that's been brilliant. I've got something with the Fun Loving Criminals coming out, and...
You heard it first. You heard it.
It's called Daylight, and it's on the new album, and it's fantastic. I love Huey Morgan. I love the band. So that's coming out in January, I think. And, yeah, I'm just going to do more of the same. I'm doing a tune with Todd Terry right now called...
Todd Terry?
Called Watching Out for Satan, so that'll be out soon. And I'm really just doing dead well for my age as well, because I'm 35. Doing so fucking well. So happy.
No, it's safe to say, you know what I mean? You're everywhere, and it's brilliant to see you doing it. What's happening next for the Happy Mondays?
Oh, we're touring Australia and New Zealand, if we can get in. No, we've got a gig in Chesterfield first, our only gig this year, on the 15th of December. And yeah, touring loads next year, doing the festivals. We're all getting on dead well. Me and Bez are doing loads of nights. On the 6th day, God Created Manchester with Bez and Rowetta. We're doing a thing with K-Class and Graham Park in Blackburn. So there's loads going on. Me and Bez will be doing that till we're 80.
Just a couple more questions. I know you're busy. I know you're off somewhere else after here. I've got to ask, Happy Mondays, any new material?
Hopefully next year, yeah.
You heard it!
Alan McGee wants an album. So if Alan McGee wants an album, he got one out of Black Grape. He's going to get one out of us. So, because we don't have to sit in the same room anymore for weeks. So, yeah, it's going to happen. We have started songs. We have started songs a couple of years ago, but it's just Sean went and did Black Grape. I've been doing my house tunes. Orsa's gone back to LA. But we'll do it, hopefully. It'll be called No Thanks.
And one last thing before we let you go. We've had an email from Jarvis, who's 55 in Sheffield, and says, whose idea was it to cheat on Bargain Hunt?
He never took it well, did he? He didn't film the ending. No, it's...
The right team won.
We won anyway. We're Reds, and we won, and he was sulky. And it's good to get disqualified. People who wouldn't have watched it normally watched it. So
she's right.
You know what I mean?
Will you make some noise? Make some noise.
And love to Fatneck for everything he's done. Love to Tina.
Rowetta.
And the family, thank you. I first come here, it was empty. Oh, that's me. First come here, it was empty. Fatneck said, where's that picture of me and him in here? Completely empty, bare, and he's had all these dreams for it. So please support Fatneck and Anton in all they're doing with this. So that's why I'm here tonight.
Let's hear it, okay?
Please stop smoking. Might as well fucking
We're on telly. Behave.
Tell the smokers to go outside. while
Right,
we're on the
listen. Everyone in this room knows these two, but if you're listening at home or watching at home on social media, this is Fat Neck and Anton, who are responsible for this venue, for this whole thing, for MMTV. Make some noise, Fat Neck and Anton.
Hey, cheers, guys. Right. Our plan is with this TV show is we go forward and we give exposure to all the new musicians in Manchester. There's an open space for all you guys. That's what we're all about, innit, Fat Neck? Alright, this place is for you guys. This TV show is for you guys. So we want to keep everyone sharing it and keep fucking shit going on. Terry Flanagan. Where's Terry Flanagan? Come on, Terry. Come up here, lad. This is our local Miles Platin boxing superstar, Terry Flanagan. Had a top fight of the weekend. So we're going to have a chat with Terry.
Uncoat's the finest, man.
Right, I'll tell you what we'll do, right? We'll have a chat with Terry in a minute. First of all, hang on. Fat Neck, when's the next one?
The Backhanders.
When we going on telly again?
Hopefully we're taking it to a friend's farmhouse, and we're going to be doing it at his farmhouse. So you're all invited to that as well.
You heard it.
It's
Make some noise for the men
And
responsible
we're going to
for
be
this.
having a big campfire at the house, man. Thank you.
Right, everybody, Terry Flanagan. You were born in Ancoats, yeah? What was life like growing up in Ancoats?
It was good, same as everyone else, just one of the boys doing what I do, innit?
You're well known for like appearing at loads and loads of Manchester music gigs and stuff like that. What is it about Manchester music to you?
It's good, innit? Going.
Just loves it, doesn't he? Just loves it.
Everyone who knows me knows I'm the best at these interviews and that, but nah, you enjoy it, you enjoy that sort of music.
I'll tell you what, right, everyone in here and everyone at home wants to know, what's your favourite Manchester tune?
Do you want to know my favourite tune?
Yeah.
By the Oasis, Married with Children.
Tune. What happens next? What's plans next for Terry Flanagan then?
Yeah, see what happens after the last fight. It's a bit of a tough fight going out to the States, but yeah, he enjoyed it. Good experience, and yeah, whatever comes up, everyone who knows me knows I'll fight anyone.
Are you going to have a bit of a break, or is it straight back to training?
Obviously on the beers at the minute, but
Not tonight.
But yeah, I'll soon be back in the gym, training hard, and yeah, going to win another world title.
Let's hear it, Terry Flanagan.
Thank you.
Okay, obviously, before we end the night tonight, we've got to thank everyone involved. We make some noise again for Fat Neck and Anton.
Thanks a million.
Manchester MMTV 2, let's hear it for Time for Action, come on! Okay, we've got some more live music coming up in about 10 or 15 minutes time. First of all, I'm going to meet some very special gentlemen in a minute from the some veterans. First of all, though, let's have a chat with Dermo. Dermo, come here. Did you enjoy that, pal?
Yeah, I fucking loved it.
Was that like being on top of the pops back in the day and that, yeah?
Better than top of the pop. At least we didn't mind.
That's true. Right, listen, first of all, obviously everyone knows you from Northside. You did all that amazing solo stuff and that. Tell us how the lads in this band come together.
Well, Simon, 10 out of 10 for Simon. He contacted me. He was an Northside fan, but apart from that, he had loads of ideas of tunes and things, and he kept sending them. And in the end, I said, yeah.
And what about these two? Where did these come into it? The
Because
brothers?
the brothers are brothers, aren't they? They're cool as fuck. They're the bass. They're the bass and drums. They're the rhythm section. Yep. I've known them for years, the pals, but they're top musicians.
The album you've done has been proper well received, the Time for Action. It's a personal, I feel like, I've known you a long time, I feel like it's an album perhaps you've wanted to make for years.
Well, yeah. Well, musically, yeah, because I love that kind of music, you know what I mean? It's like the Clash and the Pistols and all that, and exactly, my favourite band of all time, and it's like a chance to like fucking shout about something because there's so much shit going on and no one's saying anything, you know what I mean? We're saying something that people understand, they get it, you know what I mean? They're not daft, people know.
He's on it. We're going to say, like, back in the day, you did your bit with Northside. It was a pretty, special album on the music scene, Chicken Rhythms. And like I say, knowing you, I know you're a punk fan, like you just said and all that. This album's come out. What are the plans? What are the next plans? Have we got more music to come?
Yeah, we're writing all the time, but we've got a few gigs that we can't declare yet for next year.
Where are they at?
Gigs now, I'll tell you. But big gigs, serious, that we're buzzing off. Things we've always wanted to do, put it that way. For this band, definitely.
So big things coming up in 2019. What's coming up for the rest of the year?
Apple pie.
Apple pie. Custard or cream?
Yeah.
Either. We make some noise for Dermo and time for action. The lads are off to Shine Weekend this weekend. No doubt they're going to smash that. Okay, I'm going to jump down here because the first one went so well. Anton and Neck have chipped in and bought us some chairs. How posh are these? Live on telly with chairs. What we're going to do now is the provocateurs are going to set up on stage, but I'd like to introduce you now to a couple of very special people indeed. They're called Roy and Steve, and they're Army veterans. I'm going to tell you what they've just done in a minute. Roy and Steve, let's have some noise. Make some noise. Now, these lads who I'm going to talk to now, these are Roy and Steve, veterans of the Army. They've just done a massive walk from Manchester to Cornwall to raise money for charity. How good is that? Bet you're knackered, are you? First of all, you come from the Veterans Garage. Can one of you just tell us what the Veterans Garage is?
Yeah, it's like a community thing for getting all the veterans back into work and doing different projects like building bikes and cars and what have you. But it gets them like an MBQ so they can put that on the CV instead of just having like the old sniper. You know what I mean?
How did it come about? What gave you the idea to get this Veterans Garage together?
There was a friend of ours called Jay Redshaw who served in Afghanistan, and unfortunately his friend was killed, Elijah. And when you come out of the army, it's a massive loss. It's like losing a family. You lose your mates, you lose everything. You sleep with people, you train with people, and in some cases, unfortunately, people die with you. And when you come out of the army, it's a massive loss losing all your comradeship, your friends, and everything. And a lot of veterans do struggle when they come out of the army. I have particularly. I know Jay has as well. So the Veterans Garage is a hub where people can get together, talk about things, and look and work with the mental health, and also giving some sort of direction in goals as well.
It's amazing what you're doing, and I don't want to stand here and say, yeah, I can imagine, because none of us in here can imagine. What I want to talk about, though, is last week you did a massive walk from Manchester to Cornwall. Where did that idea come from?
It come from Jay Redshaw again. Elijah was from, what was the town called?
Nevergessie
in Cornwall. That's where Elijah was from. So a couple of years ago, Jay decided to do a walk in memory of Elijah, and also to highlight the struggle that veterans do have when they leave the services. A lot of veterans don't get the support they need, and there's roughly around about one soldier a day committing suicide with PTSD. The government are in denial about it. It's really hard to get treatment. So we want to highlight the awareness of the problems veterans do have. And we're raising money for these military charities. Now, all the money they get, every single penny will go to them. Some charities will take commission off it, but every penny we raise will go to 3 military charities.
That's amazing. Do you know what, whether you're in the studio now or you're watching at home, what I'll do before we finish the interview is I will tell you just how you can donate to this amazing charity. I want to ask, though, about this walk you did to Cornwall. When did you start? How did you get there? You know, how long did it take?
Started last Thursday, about 9 o'clock in the morning, wasn't it? And just kept walking till it was absolutely shattered, and then hit a boozer.
So where did you sleep?
In tents.
You took tents with you?
We took a tent and a van.
So when you got there, what did you do? Did you chill out down there for a couple of days, or did you just come straight back? What did you do?
Well, it was quite fun on the way. We met a couple of swingers on a caravan park in Hereford. They made it quite clear what they was after, and it was very humbling. Walking up to Cornwall, cars were beeping, flashing the lights, and then the villagers come out to meet us, and it brought a tear to our eye. It was really quite humbling. It was 5 of us all together.
Right. Fantastic. So how did you get back?
Walked it.
Walk back as well?
No, we had a support vehicle. It took us 7 hours to drive back, actually. It was a long drive back.
Well, it's absolutely amazing what you've done from the Veterans Garage. Will you make some noise, please, for Roy and Steve? And I just want to tell you as well, if you do want to donate to what the lads are doing, it is pretty amazing. It's special what they're doing. And like they say, 100% of it does go to what they do. If you're listening at home or if you're in the studio and you're going to watch it back in a bit, if you just go to the Just Giving page, the Just Giving page is Remembrance Trek 2018, yeah? Remembrance Trek 2018. That is where you need to go if you need to donate. Will you please make some noise, please? It's dead easy what we do. We just talk and play music and stuff. What these lads have done is pretty special, innit? Will you make some noise for the Veterans Garage, please? Pretty special, that, innit? Okay, we're going to make the way back up here now. Still to come, we've got two